as a man, as a father, as a grandfather, and a great-grandfather. I can't even imagine what the fuck this is. I don't even know why there's a trial. Listening to this shit is ridiculous. It's outrageous. This guy needs a fucking 38 right in his fucking forehead. No trial. Blow his fucking brains out. He's having sex with his mother. I just can't fathom trying to understand this case or understand the complaint. I know later on I'm having an interview with the news media and they're going to be talking about the RICO law. I understand the RICO law. I testified in trials with the RICO law, so I understand the RICO law. Talking about the RICO law is one thing. This here, I've never heard anything like this in my entire life. And I'm involved in murders, I'm involved in the mob, I'm involved in some of the most brutal, horrible crimes you could imagine. I thought, up until I'm listening to this, tongue-tied when it comes to listening to this, his daughters, his granddaughter, men, boys, young girls, drugs, a freak off. This isn't a freak off. This is, they can call it whatever they want. This is pure evil and insanity. I've never heard of anything so disgusting in my life. Never. And I thought I've come across serial killers like Roy DeMeo and people gas piping their life. I thought that was brutal, disgusting. This has got that beat by, I don't know what. Now, I don't like sending people to jail. You can contradict me. I cooperated. I told the truth. I never tried to send people a guy. I don't root for people to go to jail. I root for this motherfucker to go to jail. Worse. And I'll tell you what he's going to be in prison. He is going to be everybody's bitch. I got 22 fucking years in prisons. He's going to freak off. He's going to get fucked so much he'll think his fucking ace exploded. They're all going to bang his fucking brains in, and he warrants that. And I hope another bunch of inmates are watching it while it happens. They're charging him with the RICO for this reason. The government is just as disgusting as he is. They are turning around. The RICO is meant to take his money and properties and everything. That's what the fuck they're looking at. That's why they put in RICO. RICO does not belong in this case. They developed the RICO for the Mafia, Italian people, to go after the Italian people. And it's a corrupt organization. I know what the RICO law stands for. He don't have a corrupt organization. It's him. RICO has a statute like for the Mafia. There's a boss, an underboss, a consigliere, captains, maid guys. This whole organization goes out and commits crimes, murder and all kinds of crimes. And it's an organization. And it's very easy for people to understand it. Now, it's a very complicated law. It went out after the Italians and the Mafia to Hispanic people. I was in prison with Hispanic people, black people, who got hit with the RICO law, didn't even know what the fuck they were talking about. But it was an easier law for them to win cases, number one, and for them to confiscate the money. So to them, part of that thinking with the RICO is about money. Not just to find you guilty. They want to go after you, find you guilty, and then they want to pound their chest. They want his hundreds of millions or billions of dollars, whatever he has. They want that money. And if they lose this case, they lost it because of their own greed. RICO does not belong in this case as far as I'm concerned. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but like I said, I've been involved in a lot of RICO on both sides of the RICO. So I do know about the RICO. I don't see it as a RICO case. And I think that if he has any shot of beating this, it's because they put the RICO in it. People won't understand the RICO. They won't buy it the way they're looking at it, the government. They don't give a shit about his money. They care about his crimes. What do I care if he's got 200, 400, or $4 billion? I care about he was pissing in a woman's mouth. He was kissing his mother. He wanted to fuck his daughters. don't need no RICO to want to put him away or to take him out. Mafia-wise, we don't allow that kind of shit. If a guy came up with that, we would kill him.